Monika here, and thank you so much for visiting my channel. So you know those days where you just don't feel like putting on anything but yoga pants and a comfortable top, and you don't always feel super cute when you do that? Well, today I have the perfect top for you because I'm going to show you how to make this really comfortable but still very cute loungewear top so you can still look good in your yoga pants and comfy clothes. I hope you enjoy the tutorial. For this project, you'll need at least a yard of any comfortable stretch knit fabric. This fabric was called hatchi knit, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little tricky to work with, but I love how the top turned out. Fold a section of fabric so the stretch runs perpendicular to the fold. If you're using striped fabric, make sure everything is lined up evenly. Grab a well-fitting shirt for a pattern for the bodice. If it has sleeves, just tuck them out of the way. You can also use a cut-up shirt as a pattern like I showed you in a recent video, and I'll be using that to cut out the sleeves in a bit. Fold your pattern shirt in half and lay it on your fabric with the folds lining up, then pin into place. Cut around the entire top with about a ½ inch extra for seam allowance. I cut the bottom several inches longer just because I wanted a long cozy top that I could pull over leggings if I wanted to. Using the first piece as a template, cut out a second bodice piece. I cut a lower neckline on one for the front of the top. Lay the front bodice piece over the back with right sides of the fabric facing, then pin and sew along the sides and shoulders. Because we're working with stretch fabric, you'll need to use a ballpoint needle and either your machine stretch stitch or a zigzag stitch. Normally I use the straight stretch stitch on stretchy fabric, but I found that a zigzag stitch worked best and easiest for this hatchy knit fabric. Try to say straight stretch stitch 5 times fast and let me know in the comments if you can. You'll now have the front and back bodice pieces joined together. To cut out the sleeves, you'll either need a sleeve pattern or, for the easiest method, just cut up an old shirt and use the sleeve as a pattern. Check the description box for a link on how to do that, where I also explain the basics of each section of the sleeve. Grab your fabric and fold it once where the stretch of the fabric is running parallel to the fold, then fold it again the other way where this new fold is perpendicular to the stretch of the fabric. With your sleeve template folded in half, place it on that final fold line you just folded on your fabric, lining up the folds of both the sleeve and the fabric. Pin it into place and cut around the template with about a ½ inch extra for seam allowance. Make sure to cut off that original fold, which is where the bottom of the sleeve now is, because this will create 2 sleeves when you unfold everything, which is super convenient. If you don't cut it, you'll just have a really weird looking shape. Also, you can cut the sleeves to whatever length you prefer. I chose about elbow length. Fold a sleeve over with the correct side facing inward and pin and sew along this straight edge, and I used the same zigzag stitch as earlier. Repeat with the second sleeve. Turn a sleeve right side out, so of course as you can see this underarm seam is facing the correct way. Then go to the top of the sleeve's curve and place a pin there to mark the top center point. Slide the sleeve, which is facing right side out, through the armhole of your bodice, making sure the bodice is facing inside out. Match up the top center point of the sleeve to the outside shoulder seam of the bodice and pin these together. Head on over to the underarm seam of the sleeve and armpit seam of the bodice, flatten out the seam allowances here, and match these together and pin them into place. Right sides are facing. Pin the rest of the sleeve and armhole together and then sew to attach them. Attach the second sleeve too, of course. Next, hem the neckline. Now typically I hem by folding the fabric over twice, about a ¼ inch at a time, and then pin and sew it, but this fabric was tricky to work with, so I decided to just fold it over once and pin the hem into place before sewing. It looked fine from the outside, so I wasn't worried about it, but you can definitely fold it twice if you want a neater appearance. Sew the hem into place, and as you'll see, you may have to adjust the presser foot and fabric some as you go. I used the same zigzag stitch because it worked best with my fabric, but when I'm working with a more cooperative fabric, I'll usually use a pretty decorative stretch stitch. Now hem the sleeves. Make sure to flatten out the seam allowance at any seams when you're hemming. Fold the fabric over towards the wrong side of the shirt, pin into place, and then sew it down. The sleeves will look nice and neat. The final step is to hem the bottom of the shirt the exact same way, and you'll now have a cute and cozy lounge shirt. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I'd love to see a picture if you make this top, so please tweet it to me or send me a picture on my Facebook page. You can get all that information in the description box below. And I'd also really appreciate if you could subscribe because I really want to grow my channel and I'm having so much fun making videos. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye! Oops. Oh, my hair is a mess. Oh, look. Bah. Okay. Get it right, Monika. That was dumb. That's probably good enough.